Coffee, deadlines, and a side of fries, that's a life of a working student. Welcome back to our Research Grave, the foodcast dedicated to exploring the world of academic research. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often discussed but rarely explored, and so get ready to dive into a research entitled Working While Studying in a Better Normal Experience of Students of Eden State University. Written by Marian T. Siboko, it is conducted in year 2023 that I'm sure dagan ma-inspire, especially because we have a lot of college students nga galisod to reach her and his dreams. Diba, Miss Jessica?
You're definitely correct, Miss Gleisel. It's really hard to do these days. That's why nagkadaghan ang work when studying ng mga students. So by this topic karon, we can understand more what student faces to help us navigate these unique perspectives. We have a special guest today, Kayla Alsala, a second-year college student in Bachelor of Science in Development Communication at Bukidnon State University.
Miss Kyla, you've recently been reading a research paper that really caught your attention about the impact of working while studying. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to share this very interesting research topic today.
To start off, could you please give our audience a brief description about this interesting research topic?
Certainly, this research is really interesting. The authors of this research focuses on the challenges that is faced by students while pursuing their dreams and why they end up working while studying.
That's amazing. How did the research come up with this fascinating topic?
The researchers come up with this topic because they find it very interesting and they want to know and understand more. How did working college students balance their school and work responsibilities as a student?
It's really an interesting background on how they come up with this study. Can you elaborate more what is the problem faced by the students?
Absolutely. The problem of this study is the students were forced to work while studying because of financial problems. Kaya we all know lisod yun mag-eskwela sa college, especially in terms of money yun. Need to balance yung money para sa boarding house, expenses, foods, and other personal necessities. They were forced to work because their family can't afford to pag-eskwela sa ila. Lack of financial support. That's why they choose to work while studying in order to reach their dreams.
Yeah, good point. That's really the reason why nadagan student ang wala nagpadayon sa college now. Kaya we all know naman the problem of the study. Let's talk about the research background.
The background of this research is the challenges in the field of working while studying. The students' experiences, lack of sleep, they have difficulties in managing their time, and they have a high risk factors like insomnia and damaged brain function.
It's really a heartbreaking experience for the working student. Can you tell us more about this research study? What is its objective?
Absolutely. The researcher is determined to know the experience of working students, the challenges they encounter, and their coping mechanism to balance the school and work. And lastly, para ma-determine nila kung unsay maika-recommend for interventions sa mga working students by the university and other stakeholders to help them ensure school and work balance.
Wow! The researchers' determination are very intriguing. Now, let's dive into the next question. What did they use in gathering data for this study?
The researcher used qualitative methodology because it's very effective to gather information from the participants through interviewing. In qualitative, which is interviewing the participants, they can able to showcase how they truly feel and share their experiences.
That is certainly true. Maupod na ako ang kakabantayan. It's truly impressive that they use qualitative, no? Right, Miss Jessica?
Certainly, Miss Gleisel, kaya if mag-use man gid sila og quantity, dili kay nila ma-share sa participants ilang true feelings. So, let's move on to another question. I'm so excited to know what could be the result of the study.
Well, the results of the study is researchers find out that working students can provide financial support, self-confidence, and responsibility, while also covering living costs. Studies shows that students who work up to it also allows students to learn skills in industry that are not taught in school. Working 20 hours a week or more also improves students' psychological health and leadership abilities. Overall, working while studying offers numerous benefits for college students. A study by Bacan, Carlot et al. In year 2015 found that time management is crucial for part-time students as it helps them balance their work and personal life. A study by Ibrahim and Nuriati et al. In year 2019 found that lower academic success was linked to lower instinct motivation, firmer negative beliefs, and adopting a surface learning approach. Students with a more profound learning approach and greater intuitive motivation have firmer positive beliefs, while those with surface learning approaches had a negative impact. The study reveals that students at Quezon State University work while studying due to financial difficulties, poverty, and boredom during the pandemic. They work in various roles such as housekeeping, sales lady, newscaster, electrician, and tutor. The advantages include financial support and extra allowances. Coping mechanisms include patience, confidence, and time management.
The results are truly amazing. It shows that working while studying also can develop you, why these findings matter, and who can benefit from this study.
Well, the findings could impact various aspects of students' life. In the field, working while studying can improve skill development, can improve the understanding of work-life balance for students. In the community, it can contribute to economic and social integration. And lastly, the findings could impact the everyday life of a student by positive and negative attributes. It can develop a skill in balancing work, manage time, manage stress, but also it can increase stress because of lack of sleep. And lastly, can struggle to balance the demands of balancing both school and work. This study will first help students to know the positive and negative attributes of working while studying, and also the administrators of academic institutions to help them provide a better learning environment for working students. And lastly, the researchers in the future.
And speaking of that, it's easier this way because we can easily digest the information of the research. Without doubt, working while studying is not just negative attributes but also have a positive attributes. So, how can we apply it in real world?
Real-world application, the university can create a flexible work schedule policy that can help the working students to better manage their time and studies as working students of the university. And also, researchers could examine the impact of work-life strategies and balance on their mental and physical health of working students for them to identify their physical and mental health problem, for them to be able to identify what is the effective techniques they can do for the working students to manage their stress and burnout.
Good suggestion. It can be applied in the real world. Sure, it can be really big help to our bird working student. And lastly, did the researcher face challenges in this study? How could be this research help the future researchers?
Good question. The researchers face challenges in this study because they don't know if the participants are truly answering to the interview or just answering the question because they need to. Since the study talks about the students' experiences while working and studying the better normal, well, the study can help and guide the future researchers to help them acquire more reliable information regarding students' life experience while working and studying.
That's really nice, no, Miss Jessica. The authors have a great topic that can certainly help me. Ikaw, Miss Jessica, do you have any insight or question about this topic na to karon?
Well, I do have insights about this topic na to. It's truly amazing that na parang yun din nga research sa mga authors. Kay isip isa sad ka working student, naka-experience with ko nga kanang isad kay i-manage imong time sa imong school ug sa work. Like example, gikan kag eskwelahan, kinahanglan pa nimo mag do sa mga diya sa balay para dili ka makuan bitaw sa imong amo. Then maglisod pud ka kay imuhang tang oras para pahulay, imuhang buhat sa imong mga activities. Na times nga lisod kay ipasog activities tungod kay dili na mapasa time. Munang makuan kita sa kanang pag-eskwela nato murag ato bitaw ang oras mabahin. Then lisod kay magkuan karon mag-eskwela nga kanang working student ka kay need maguli mo magkuan reporta para sa imong gasto nimo everyday, sa imong boarding house, tanan-tanan imong gasto everyday sa pamasahe nimo. Mura na mo.
That's really insightful, Miss Jessica. Kay naka-experience man puday ka sa mag-work while studying. You are really amazing for accomplishing those challenges. So, now we all know that it's clear that working while studying is a complex issue with both positive and negative implication. This research paper really highlights the importance of understanding the individual needs of students and providing them with the support they need to thrive.
So before we end, let's recap the important details of our topic today.
So, Miss Kyla, share the important details of our topic today. The problem of the study. The student forced to work while studying because of financial problems. They forced to work because their family can afford to pagskwela sa ilaan. Lack of financial support, that's why they choose to work while studying in order to reach their dreams. The background of the research. The challenges in the field of working while studying. The student experience lack of sleep, they have difficulties in managing their time, they have a high risk factors like insomnia and damage to brain function. The objectives. The researchers is determined to know the experience, the challenges, what's their coping mechanism to balance the school and work, and lastly, to determine the recommendation for invention sa mga working student. The research methodology. The uses qualitative research and uses interview and participants. The main results. Help students to know the positive and negative attributes of working while studying and also the administrators of academic institution to help them provide a better learning environment for working students, and lastly, the researchers in the future. The implication and application. The findings could impact various aspects of student life in the field, community, and everyday life with a positive and negative aspect. It can benefit the student, administrators of academic institution, and researchers in the future. It can apply to real world by creating a flexible work schedule policies. And lastly, the challenges researchers face in this study. Thank you for sharing this very interesting topic. We learned different lessons that give minority to our perspective. It's been incredibly enlightening for those of you interested in learning more about this research topic. Message and visit her website and social media.
It's been my pleasure, and I'm truly glad that I had a chance to share this very interesting topic to you all.
And to our listeners, remember, working while studying is a common experience, but it's not always easy. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to reach out of support. There are resources available to help you succeed.
That's the end of the research grain. We hope you enjoyed and learned. Tune in next time for more discussion on the latest research trends and the challenges facing researchers today. Thank you.